Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome to part 17 of Oasis here in City Skylines 2. In the previous episode, we built out a metro system in this entire area we are now flying over. And yeah, while we're flying over, a Superman, like that. I will show you guys what I did afterwards, because we only did basically this part of the city, you know, from here to here. But we did not do anything about here. Now, the best way to show you this is by just clicking on the transportation button and basically click on the double subway track. That makes the whole situation best visible. So, as you can see, I made basically, like here you can see an extra track that goes around the Oasis subcentral through the city center, through this industrial area, up all the way here to Sunnyside Downs. Yeah. And I also add two, metro depots here as well to cover that as well. Not only that, I made also two connecting lines as well. You can see them here, and of course these are very close to each other. And not only that, I also took the liberty of going into the transportation option, going into here, and give all these lovely lines some names. Yeah, and also I reduced a little bit of trains because the usage was so little on some of these lines. I thought like, okay, we can definitely use a little bit less. But for example, we have line east here, connecting line east. So I watch it from this perspective. So if I click this one, let me see this one, and we have these two. So this is west, and east is over there. You can see the blink, blink, blink. So here we see the east line, and here's the west line, basically connecting that up. Now, from a normal standpoint of view, like this, if you go underground, let's say, if you go in underground mode, you can do that here. It's very tricky to actually see all the things, It's because so many things are going on underground, and City Skylines 2 does not make any differences between underground roads, regular trains, or metros. So it's a little bit tricky to see, but as you can see, it is connected up. You can see there's a metro going here, and it ends up close to the other metro over here, so you have to be very close here, and by the looks of it, and I forgot to put like a path in between. Oh, okay, that's not so handy. Offset moi, so I will do that immediately. Yeah, to there. Now they're also walking, by the way, over this area. So actually this is a connecting item in principle. Okay, let me also check the other one, because apparently I did not pay attention to, it's on the other side, to the connecting aspects here, because yeah, here we have like we have this kind of works. I mean, okay, but we can also do it a little bit better. So just take an alley road and just plank it in like that. Here we go. And then we can go into the traffic mod and say, no, not lane connectors tool. No, we have to go in here, here, and then remove that one. That one is already gone. Keep that one and also keep that one, so they can cross the street to the other side. Nice. So yeah, these guys can also transfer from one spot to the other. Okay, that's now done for the time being. I said in the previous episode, maybe we should increase the capacity of our harbor port actually, but I figured out that this is not really needed, because I clicked on this building, and then in the previous episode I clicked also accidentally on a vehicle, but nevertheless what I can see here is that the amount of resources that are available here is quite enough. We have so much storage space available for 62 kilotons of all kinds of materials, and we have only 5 lying around, so there's enough capacity here, I think. And also with the ships, I don't see any issues. The efficiency is 109%. So the only thing that I was thinking about, previously I said also that even though we increased the rock and the coal production over here, we did not increase the grain and other farm related stuff. So with that being said, I was thinking like, okay, what is a good place to do this? And I went into this menu over here, yeah, and you can see all the yellow stuff that is like fertile ground. So I kind of sort of marked this area out as being fertile ground. It's near the highway as well here. So near this road also, is that a, yeah, it's a regular road with a regular connection there. And we have connection up here, although this is not really a main road. The main road runs here. Now we do have a slope, as you can see, a very steep slope actually. So I'm just thinking how we are going to do this here. How are we going to do this? I like to have a main road coming from here somehow going to this area. Now I did not think that through, how to actually pull that off, because maybe here. Let's have a look. What is this building? That's a vehicle factory. Now I think it's possible to just get this road, get it in between here. And this vehicle factory can, I think, move slightly. Oh, jumpy game. So if I take the move it mod, and let's move first this one a little bit to the left, and this one a little bit to the left. And then the whole factory, vehicle factory. And I think, yeah, we have a space here. Ooh, I like it. So, first we pick this road. And we bring this road out. And now there is like, let's see. Yes, so we have like that other road there. If possible, I want to use as little as much anarchy. So first we do this part, like that. And then I will dive down underground. I need to go to my page down button, 1 and 2. Can we go underground here without encountering anything? Yes, we can. Yep, the game is not complaining. Without anarchy, and we can bring it up here, page up, and ta-da, we are on the other side. And immediately it wants to climb this hill, but that is not what we want. So what we want is that this road goes yeah, somewhere here, and then maybe connecting it up, I don't know, maybe somewhere here to the highway or something. It has to connect up somewhere. But anyway, let's let me have a look, by the way, because judging by how this land deformation takes place, we are going to change that. And there's no other node, so we're going to the toolbox and we align to object height of this. Poink. Here we go. We pick this road again, and then we make that road go basically to the side, like that. This will be our main road running through this area. This will be a little bit tricky, or not, because I had to put the metro above ground here because this was such a steep area that yeah, I had no choice. So let me click this option and maybe we can go underneath it. Let me just check that out. So I bring it there. Let's see, does it turn red? No, it does not. Anarchy is off, huh? As long anarchy is turned off and nothing is turned red, basically then you are within the game's parameters. Hey, and that's what we like, right? Now here we want to do the same. Bend it around. Yeah, go underneath there. Nice. And then from here we follow this area, and then somewhere here, you know, we have to connect it up somewhere. Maybe there is a... Oh, look at that road there. It's practically waiting for us, guys. Look at this. Look at this. I mean, okay, granted, there is like that highway, but I love it already. Wait. Underground mode, yeah, thank you. Oh, darn it, that's the wrong road. I need to grab this road again. Pick a mod. Yep, thank you. Okay. And here, now we do have this tower, but that will be okay. turn this feature off and go underground. And here we can bring it to there, and then we can bring it up again. Oh, this is perfect. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, with that being said, we are going to now move the telecom tower. The telecom tower has to move slightly to overlapping items. How about here? Here? Thank you. Overlapping items. It's always something, isn't it? So here we are going to remove the traffic lights like that. Yeah, I also don't like all these pedestrian crossings. Why won't you go? Overlapping items, it says. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I leave that alone for now. I mean, that's not important. We connect these two roads up. And in any case, we have like a connecting road. That's a nice situation. Here we go. And where is that other road? Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh, okay. So we bring that over to there. You know, we could make a nice roundabout here. Yeah. Later. Not yet. Later to there, and then I bend it like that, so these roads would naturally encounter, hopefully on a straight angle like so, and then from here. Now look at that, that's connected. Nice. Now let's go back to this area, because here we have the fertile ground. Now that is what we need in our area here, and also the regular industries that are sitting mostly, you know, the regular industries are sitting mostly here. That's, I think, also the reason why this area is also very fertile, so that could be used as well. But nevertheless, it will be brought, the materials with this road will be brought up here. So, but let me make first a few of these areas. So let's start with that. So we climb into here, and oh yeah, let's check out the production area. So as we can see, grain, we have a deficit of nearly 1 kiloton, 942 tons. So we definitely need a lot of grain. We also need a lot of livestock, fish, and vegetables, also vegetables. Yeah, and also some lumber. But let's focus first on the grain, because we need grain. Grain. That is this one, and I just plink it down there. Here we go. Sorry for the noise, guys, those are planes flying over. And let's see how far we can bring it here. So here, now I don't know how this works on an angle. I'm actually curious. Here we go. So that goes up pretty much. So okay, let me also place a few parking lots. So one over there, and I kept some space reserved over here. Now, bicycling is not yet enabled here, but nevertheless I am going to put those already here. Those are these. 1, 2, and also here. I kept the space 1 and 2. That's enough. And now, of course, this will probably not cover the entire production, but we are going also to this area, because I think that this area is also, yeah, it's very fertile. Actually, we can even make it a little bit more fertile by just enhancing it like that. So you get super fertile ground. Like that. Here we go. Where are we? We are here. So we also needed some livestock. And that can be placed everywhere. Okay, gotcha. We also need vegetables. That needs fertile ground. Okay, so I will also place vegetables over here. I never tested it out, you know, whether this is actually a good thing to do if you make you know, one large area like this, if that produces more than multiple single ones. I have no idea. So we grab now the grain farming and we put it directly on the side here. Right. Now here we also have some space we are going to utilize. We're going to why not? Because it's there. And like that. Perfect. Parking. Very important. Bicycle, bicycle. Also for this guy. Bicycle, bicycle. And then the little one. Here we go. There. And there. Normally I charge more for parking like that, but often I forget it with these small things. So I think this can just be come on, adjusted to just to touch it, because there's nothing going in between here. So yep, you can just touch. That's good. That's okay. Right, so we have now a little bit of this stuff going on, and like I said, I'm curious how this will really, you know, how that will work. Yeah, okay, so let's see, if we remove these trees. Oh, that's the wrong button. The fertile ground here as well. For the, yeah, we need to remove the trees. You turn you off, and then you can remove all the trees like that. And also I saw that we need more yeah, we also need more wooded area, so I'm going to increase this and activate that, and I will put, no, I need to select this, yeah, to put more wood here. Here we go. So look at that. So we can create like tons and tons of lumber here. This is like, you know, the Amazon rainforest is nothing compared to this. Okay, forget about it. So right now, so we are going to place, what are we going to place? Something. What was it? Livestock farming does not require anything. Vegetables. Yeah, we do a little bit more vegetables. So yeah, overlapping items here. Are you kidding me? Why overlapping items here? What is overlapping? No, really shit. Come on. Okay, anarchy on. I don't like it, but it is what it is. For these guys, yep. The little parking space with a little bit of extra pay, although we don't have the bicycle lanes active yet here, but we still are going to place 2 of these. Yep, these guys are nicely looking at each other. Hey neighbor, how are you doing? Fine, great, nice day, isn't it? Yeah, of course. So the let me see, the other one that I had does not require anything, so I can put that here somewhere just in the middle. Let's make a side road, you know, just for the funsies of it, otherwise it's so yeah. Let's say from, can we make a 90? Something like that. So here we have then only this road, you know, without dedicated turning lanes. But yeah, surely we don't require that, because it's only one building we're going to put here, which is the, you know, this livestock farming. Yeah, okay. So we go from there. So you might wondering what I've been up to lately. I have not been recording the City Skylines 2 for practically an entire week. Actually, I've been playing City Skylines 1, you know, just in my own private time. And you know what? Yeah, I can still enjoy myself with that game so much. It's like, and still I admit that City Skylines 1 is in some aspects still better than City Skylines 2. I don't want to be, you know, some kind of a party pooper or somehow, but that is just how I feel about it. It's like, especially when I built the metro in this game, I was thinking like, dang, you know, the metro is so poorly visible in this game. And then also the glare, you know, of the light. I have tried every kind of approach to get rid of that nasty glare, but would not help. Would not help. But anyway, we proceed. And remove this, and we don't need that many crossings. Actually, we don't need that crossing. You can just walk around, it will also work fine. So here chickens can run around. Let's check out our city economy and let's see how we're doing now on the production tab. We are now still having 404 tons of grain that we require. We have 571 tons of wood that we require. Now we have this huge area over here. I'm going to make a few side roads. Let's see, we do it from here to there. It's always so typical to see that when making these kind of roads, yeah, these asymmetrical roads, that the road that is going towards the road is always just the other way around. So I have to flip it around like that. Also this one, you see it's the same thing. And at this one it's also the same thing, because you want to have like 2 dedicated turning lanes. Anyway, great, super. So let's put some of the wooden areas over here. So I will speed this process up in a little time lapse, creating these 3 or maybe 4 of these buildings, and yeah, be right back with you guys. Okay, I think that will do for now. It was a little bit of a, you know, difficult to see kind of thing because of all the trees and the low standing sun. I deliberately put the sun into that area so it would not shine constantly, reflect into the water or whatever, you know. But yeah, I put a lot of these the forestry areas over here so they can do now their thing. Yeah, so let me see, what else did I have in mind? So about this road, I want to bend it around and make it connect to here. Now that would be an interesting idea. So let me see what I can do. So first of all, what we will do is grab this road, and this goes up, but I'm going to put it actually underground. Here. Let's see how that works out. Underground. Like so, and then we see later how it actually looks. So it's now 30 meters underground, which is fine. Yep, and now here we take it a little bit higher, like that, to -20. And now I have to be careful here because of this train line, makes it a little bit tricky. So I have to pass the train line, or actually what I also can do is bring it up here. We can go over it, and actually we can sink the train line if we want to. It's a very narrow option here, but not impossible. Let's see how this comes together. Oopsie! What the monkey is going on here? Okay, pause the game. Let me see. Let me sink the train line. Sink the train line. Yeah. Do we have nodes for that? I don't even see a node here. Darn you, train line. Okay, then we do this. We pick of the train line. Fine. Have it your way. Then we put the train line underground. Like that. Under the road. And then basically select this option. Turn the snapping off. And then bring it back like... So that kind of works. So let me put that away. Let's select this node and to object height of that point. And then here you can barely see it. So this node has to be at the same height of just the track. No node over here and all the way over there. Point. Yeah. Can be higher. Let me do it manually. Like that, paging that up. Okay, let me see what what went wrong with this road. What the? Let me just delete this and let me redo this and see if we can make something out of it. No. This is still in the air, so this needs to go down. How much is? Let me turn off the anarchy. It's not 8 meters anymore. 2.5 maybe. Bring it down, curve it into there. How does that look? Well, could have been better. I would say let's go into this option. Let's grab the elevated option and we change this just an elevated. Nah, this one we don't. Where's the surface part? Not here. Am I missing something or what? Pick of this road, and then we need this option. Yep, and then just the bend. That's it. Here we might just say like we put this node a little bit down. It's a little bit more conform the terrain. How far down? Hard to say. Roughly like that. Right, so we have now here this junction. Basically, let me see, with the lane connector tool, is everything connected? It appears so. These give way. These are not giving way. Okay, so we click the priority tool here. So I say you yield, you yield, you yield, yield, you yield, yield. And priority is to this one, and this one, and this one. Yeah, so it looks a little bit borky over here, so let me page this down. Yeah, those lines get together nicer. And I think, I'm not sure, I think I put down this a little bit too way down. Yeah, that looks better. That looks definitely better. Let's press play so the game can continue. What happened over here? Oh geez, of all the silliness. I'm not even going to touch that. I mean, it's just like just your average cliff face, guys and girls. Don't mind it. So I will just do a little bit of maybe some smoothing out, if that is even possible. Barely. I cannot do anything. No, better not touch it. You know, it's you can better put some trees on it. Place that down, and then just a little bit of trees around it. That will do fine. Also, I need to, bicycle up that area as well. But here we have it. We have now all the extra lanes, all the extra farms, and let's just see if that works. Now I will remove also the traffic lights here, and one of these over there, and also that one, because I don't like them. I hate those guys. We can put a pedestrian crossing over here if they want to cross so badly. Also remove that traffic lights. Yep, that's all fine. They don't need to go to this side. It's also fine. So they can now go there, there, and there. So we have a direct connection from this area to here. And that can lead eventually also to here. All the way up to in this area, this industrial area, which is quite far away actually. But yeah, what to do about it? I mean, we have demand for industries, quite a lot. Well, we also have like a little bit of traffic over here. Interesting, always interesting, the traffic, But I don't consider having a traffic problem. It's just a little bit of traffic. So why these guys are stopping? What the hell? What the monkey? What is this? Bike fest? Holy smoly, they are coming all the way from there. Borking up this place. And they're trying to cross here. They hold up everything. Bicycles are more a menace to the traffic than they are like, helping. Seriously, this is like... This is just poof. This is not going to happen anymore. I don't want it. I don't mind if people walk through that area, but causing this kind of chaos, no. That's like none done. So I will recreate this path. People want to use it, fine. But walking. And also if they want to cross to the other side, they will not use a regular crossing, but one of these lovely things. Just push. You can go to the other side. Just like that. Now I hope that that will solve the traffic a little bit. Here. So what is going on here anyway? Also bike fest around here. Yeah, these bicycles are not really making life easier. So let me check out the lane connector. So let me remove all the U-turns and unsafes. That might help a little bit. Also, I want this to be a priority road. So priority tools. You have priority. You have priority. So these guys do have now the right of way. Now what we can do here is we can add an extra lane to this situation. So for that we use this road. Like that. But then incoming. Something like that. Yeah, also from the other side. Like that. 3 lanes. That helps a little bit, these cyclists, these cyclists are really making a mess out of it. And you don't have any cycling crossings like that. So let me have a look again at this thing. So this and this. I rather want a dedicated right turn, so I turn this one off. I say you go to there. You're not going to there anymore, and I want this one also to go to there. So we have like two go straight on. One straight on and left, and here one goes to the right because we only have one lane here. And there's not so much traffic coming from this side. So actually, when I'm looking at this, I'm thinking like maybe if we pick of this road and we just darn it, we flip this around, then we have two lanes available here. We have to redo this whole section, do you and you, and I can say now also to these guys, you go there. So then we have one dedicated right turn, but we also have an extra right turn. So now this traffic will use both instead of doing all this, horky-borky lane changing. It's it's pretty annoying, but yeah, okay, it will solve itself. You see, it's already shorter, It's if we wait for a while, probably it will be gone in a moment, and why not check it out if that happens? Let me check it out if it happens. Let's see. Well, it's like being Biffy, just put things in a time lapse and see traffic basically dissolve. I noticed here that the bicycles are really the problem over here. The bicycles are really causing the issues. I said just right now that we don't have any bicycle crossings. That is not entirely true. We do have bicycle paths that we can use. For example, if we want to get rid of the bicycles on this crossing, now let me just pause the game and say like, okay, we go into lane connector tool. You can disable the bicycling crossing here, 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 and here. Now, of course, you want your bicyclists to the other side. You can make these paths, but for that we need a little bit of space. So what I will do here, I will just grab this thing and we make a little bit of space. Like that. Also this side a little bit. So we steal a little bit from the farmer. Sorry. I think we need a little bit of, space into that direction. So we, let me turn the snapping off. Yeah, but then I cannot. Okay, that's better. And from here we do it like that. Yes, and then here. That can go there. So you can help yourself, with these problems if you have them with bicyclists. If they are just, causing too much problems. If you want, you can just create bicycle crossings, but you have to do something for it. You have to create some space. You have to sometimes you have to demolish a building. Make sure that they don't rebuild, by dezoning the whole thing like that. And then basically you have to find the bicycle area. Bicycle, where is, let me see, bicycle path. This is a bicycle path one way or two ways. Now I think these are just, this is one way, huh? Yeah. Also I deleted the one over here, I see. So let me reinstate that one. This one there, yeah. And are they one way? Yeah, one way that way or that way. Yeah. So let's get back into here. And where's the bicycling option? Not there. Where was it? Here. This one. Yeah. So take this option here. Can turn the snapping on. Although, no, let's not do it. Page not that high. Come on, just 7.5 meters is enough. And we just place it from here to the other side. Now we have that bridge over there, but I think we can, the pedestrian bridge, but we can always move that to the back. So here we have like sort of a bicycle roundabout, lovely, and then we bring it down here, and we click on page down to 0, like that. And then it's not connected, so you grab it and then somehow it's okay. Here, yeah, okay, sorry for your house, it has to go as well, but it's for the better cause here. So from here, like that, we bring it up to, what is 7.5? That's up to there, like that. And then from here, bring it down to 0, a little bit away from the road, so you can bend it in slightly easier, like that, you know, with a bend. Yeah, like that. It's also one of the reasons why I usually put these crossings a little bit further away from the road. 7.5 to there. Yeah. And then from here we go down to 0 meters. Now this is going to be interesting. It's a little bit close by, but let's see if we can connect this up. Yep, it does accept. Nice. And then from here, roughly, we do it again. Page it up to 7.5 and connect it up to there. So it's not perfectly straight and all. This is more about functionality at this moment. I can straighten things out later on with a move it mod. For now it's more important that this will just work. Now let me have a look here. Now if I do this, then it already makes a connection. Not here, but here. Apparently. And then from here... Oh, that creates a crossing. We don't want... Hey, we don't want a crossing. We don't want a crossing. Okay, we'll remove it manually. 7.5 and connect that up to there. Okay, let me remove that crossing because I don't want a crossing there. Are you nuts? Go away. No crossings. Let me see this thing over here. Can I move that? Can I even reach it? Oh jeez, Louise. But I can bulldoze it, that's the fun part. But don't worry, we can create a new one. This one, and then we place that one just over here. And you know what, maybe on the other side as well. Now this, if I now hit play, should solve all the traffic with the traffic problems with bicycle lanes, which magically appeared here again. I don't know how that is possible. So I will grab the lane connector again, and again this thing has turned on me. So these guys don't cross like that. We have a dedicated right. Yep, going straight on. Yes, that's fine. How about this side? This one goes to the left. This one goes to the left and straight on. Yep. So we see the bicyclists are already using now these crossings. That's good, because then they will not hamper the regular traffic anymore. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. But yeah, it's still quite some traffic, you know. Yeah, especially here, huh? It's like but also these bicyclists are driving on the main road. No, wait a second, are those bicyclists on the main road as well? Interesting. You know what I'm thinking? These buildings, I think I'm going to remove them. Yeah, sorry, but I'm going to remove you guys because this is sort of a little throughput road. I'd rather have then those extra factories just over here. And over here. And let's say over there. Yeah? Not here on this through road. Yeah. Still they are crossing. You know, they're supposed to go up here, take the left turn and then go that way, but not cross this road. This road is prohibited for bicyclists to cross. And now this one has appeared. What the monkey is going on here? Not that one, to there. Okay. Well, I think for now I think we've done enough. We will have a look at the production tab, and let's have a look here. So we don't have a deficit of forestry anymore. We actually have a surplus of 475 tons. That's nice. Grain, we still have like deficit, and also livestock. Oh my god, 430 tons of livestock we still need. And still also the vegetables as well. Okay. Okay, in the next episode we can fill out more of these fields for the grain, the livestock and the vegetables, and maybe a little bit of the cotton as well. And for the rest everything is okay. So with the processed goods I also see a few deficits, like here for example. So we only have this amount of minerals that we can use, and yeah, we have to import basically minerals. Minerals, these metals. Why do I say minerals? Processed good. Processing into this steel. And this is machinery and vehicles. Surplus. Metal ore. Yeah. And import. Yeah, that's the last thing you want, import of metal ore. Looks a little bit weird to see like metals over here, but that means like there is not enough metal ore to create the steel, you know, that is created here. So yeah, but that is something we can fix in the next episode, in one episode. Did I see something glitching? No? Okay. How's this now doing? Look, all the traffic is gone. Ah, loving it. Look at that. The traffic was first like completely chock-a-block all the way up to there with tons of bicycles. No logic in these things, they just drive straight through fences. Off camera I will straighten up these lines a little bit because it looks a little bit heinous right now, but yeah, this definitely helped. Also, you know, getting more materials. We need a little bit more grain and you know, other farming products, but yeah, we have only a limited amount of time to do all of this stuff. But I hope you liked it so far, and you can follow me again in episode 18. Yeah, 18. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon over here, and you'll get notified until the next episode comes out. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching this episode number 17, and I'll see you next time. See you. Bye bye.